So I've noticed a trend in men wanting peace when looking for a relationship. Well, what would women want? What is the opposite of that peace that men want that women would want? Let's talk about it. Hey, beloveds! If you're new to my channel, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe and join the beloved crew. We talk about much things in here. We do all kinds of things that will be fun. If you're not new and you are returning, welcome back. Today I want to talk about something that I've noticed, I've discovered when talking to people out in public, wherever. The thing of men wanting peace when it comes to a relationship, right? Men wanting peace more than ever, more than before, I would say. I mean, peace is something that's always been around. Peace is something that everyone wants, right? But more so than before, it's become heavily desired by a man. I speak with men and they're like, oh, I just want peace. I just want no drama. I just want this. I don't want that. I will not sabotage my peace for anything. Nothing will come in front of my peace, which is cool, which is fine, right? We want what we want. But I was thinking, if men wanting peace out here in the world so much, what are women wanting, right? What are women wanting that is, and I say the opposite for a reason, that is the opposite. Why? Because we tend to be working on opposite here. Some of us can't seem to work together for the good, right? Now, men wanting peace, what do women want? What are women wanting that is in similarity, that is in conjunction with that peace? And what is it that is opposite of that peace? And and we are opposites as well. That's why I said opposites. But here's why I also said opposite, right? Because if men wanting peace, the thing that I'm about to say that women want, it triggers. And let me explain. All right, let's start with men. Men, you want peace. And this is by no means no bias video. I'm for both men and women because I'm all about love. I'm all about both men and women coming together, working together, appreciating each other, supporting each other, and growing and building empires together. I'm all for that. So I'm not favoring one more than the other. I'm just trying to make a point here, okay? So my point is, and I'm hoping I'm making sense here because this is just something that came to my mind. If men wanting peace so much, what are women wanting, right? I thought to myself, I started with me. I want reassurance. Reassurance without judgment. And here's why I say reassurance without judgment. Okay, let me not go ahead of myself. Let me go back to men. Men wanting peace, which is a great thing to ask for, and you have every right to ask for peace. You want a woman that has no drama, that won't give you no headache, that won't nag you. And nagging is a very big one, and I'll get to that and tell you why. You don't want any nagging. You don't want any of that other stuff, right? Cool. Now, in the sense where women, what do we want? We want reassurance on many things. We want reassurance that you have integrity, reassurance that you are a strong man, a faithful man, a man that got things under control, right? And when I say without judgment, I mean without being judged and perceived as naggers, right? Because many times women will express themselves and tell men what they want, but we've been told that we come off as nagging. Whether we say it calm, whether we say it loud, whether we say it monotone, it's always seemed to be the thing right now. Why are you nagging? Why are you being extra? Why are you this? Why are you that? And I feel like in today's dating world, we should be welcome to say what we want to say without judgment. Everyone's ear should be out ready to listen to one another, and that goes for both men and women. We need to listen to one another as to what our feelings are. What are we wanting? Whether it be communication, we want proper communication. We want to know, we want to be reassured that you are able to give us communication, give us what we want without us being seen as naggers. And let me tell you, men, women don't like when you call them naggers because women are very expressive people, okay? We are the creators of living things in life, we are the nurturers. And so we are very expressive. We are very expressive. And so when we express ourselves, I get it. Some women don't know how to express themselves in a very humble, very sweet, soft toned voice, right? And women, we really do need to work on that. We need to gather up our masculinity and soften our femininity to get our point across without coming off strong. But what if we do that? Are we still going to be seen as naggers? Are we still going to be seen as people who just talk, 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 talk without a man understanding, oh, darling, I understand where you're coming from. I've heard you. I will do my best to grant your wish. I will do my best to ensure that your feelings are taken into consideration and that you and I can grow together and build and be happy and blissful with one another without us hounding down each other. And that's what relationships all about. If we take the time to listen to one another, men want peace. Ladies, you give the man the peace. When it comes to figuring out what his trigger traits are, you give him the peace in that sense because everyone's different. Everybody's peace is different as to what a man wants. That's considered peace. So you know your man, you know your person. You have to evaluate them pretty much anyway when you're getting to know someone to determine who they are. One thing that a lot of things that trigger men is women who act like their ex. Now, if a woman is acting like a man's ex and a man is actually saying to that woman, oh, you remind me of my ex. Honey, let me tell you, I particularly don't like a man telling me that. I remind him of his ex, okay? Because one, you're supposed to be healed from that situation, okay? And everybody's different. Someone might trigger a trait of yours to let you, you know, to trigger you in that sense. But that person is different. That person is not your ex. Men, don't tell women they act like their ex because women have different traits and some of them are similar. Okay? And so when you tell a woman she act like your ex, it makes her feel like she's not unique to who you want her to be or who you like. Like you make her feel like she's a bad person to the relationship. Because an ex sometimes depends on what it is. It may be a bad ending. And women don't like that, right? On the other hand, women, men don't like when we nag or ask too much questions. Okay? Where are you going? um it's 10 o'clock, why are you not staying home, right? Asking that question, okay, some might blow up and be like, oh, why are you asking me questions? Shouldn't you trust me? I'm going down the street and get a drink. Why are you asking me these questions? Why are there such hostility when it comes to reassuring? Okay, again, that's why I said women want reassurance with a soft tone. Okay, with a soft tone, gentlemen, we want to know that you could reassure us you got our back. You've got our back, we got your back. You don't want nagging, we won't nag, but we want reassurance, so we will expect you to reassure us. That's all. Reassuring. Reassuring that you are who you say you are. And that goes with action. Words is just words, but action is definitely what is will be needed to help, you know, to help that. One of my favorite authors, Miss Marshawn Evans Daniels, she mentioned that women like to be seen, selected, and significant, right? That's because we want to made felt special. And that's another thing within the assurance. We want to be felt, we want to feel special. We want our man, our guy, to make us feel special. Let us know in a unique way that we are important to you. Okay? The ladies are very nurturing. We're very soft. We're sensitive. Don't mind the ones that are out here acting masculine. The ones that are feminine are still out there. The ones that are feminine would still love to be felt that she's special. I know some men say, well, some women out there are so tapped into their masculinity, they don't want a man to let them know anything or do anything for them. That's not true. There are still women out there who are in their feminineness, who are willing and ready to submit, be led. Hello, hello, just saying. So there is not, I mean, some women tap into their masculinity. That is true. And women, we need to do better in that. We need to know and to tap into that masculinity. For instance, when it comes to our kids, and someone messes with our kids, then yeah, I would say that's a time where women tap into their masculinity a lot. Mama Bear don't want to have that issue, right? So in the sense where you're in your household and you have a man, a good man that's leading you, then you want to soften that masculinity and bring out the femininity. Go buy yourself some perfume. Go wear some flowy clothes that represents feminineness. Go get your hair done, go get your toes done, go get your fingers done, put on some makeup, some lipstick. I love this lipstick, by the way. This is my favorite lipstick. And so just do something that will tap into your feminineness and position your mind to giving that man that peace. Position it. All it is, it's checking yourself before you wreck yourself. That's all it is when it comes to relationship and when it comes to, giving each other what we want. You check yourself before you wreck yourself. You realize, oh, I'm going a little bit too hard here. I'm getting too deep into this. Let me take a deep breath and go back and just chill, right? All it takes is a little recognition of who you are and what you're currently doing in that present time and just soften that, right? Women, on the other sense, men, I should say, it doesn't take much to make a woman feel special. It doesn't, especially if it's a woman you want in your life. If it's somebody that you want to know, that you want them to know that you feel good about them and you feel special about them, it doesn't take anything. There's so much unique, small gestures out in the world that doesn't require money that could help a woman know that she's the one for you. Okay? And it doesn't take anything to making, I mean, why would there be an issue with reassuring her if it's not a big deal? Right? If there is an issue, if there is no issue, why is it a big deal to reassuring? Why is it a big deal to say, hey, I understand? Yeah, they say some women go through a lot. Some women have gone through a lot and been in bad relationships. You have to have patience with these type of women. You have to have patience with men that are quick to judge women when it comes to acting like an ex or something like that. Both sides, we just have to have patience with each other, right? But the main thing is positioning our thoughts and our minds and our hearts, okay, to that person that we're dedicated to and just making it work and doing things deliberately on purpose. Deliberateness is the key. Okay? Deliberateness is the key. I'm going to keep this short. I know I've said a lot and I wasn't probably in sequence. Okay, who cares? But somebody going to catch the message out here and understand what I'm saying, right? Somebody. But people ask for me to come on live. Here's a secret. I'm on live, but my timing, I have to get my video situation together because I don't get much time to do a video. My storage is not there quite yet. So that's why I used to do the podcasting. But if I have to do stuff like this and appear in, live, then it takes more storage. So that's why I try to keep my videos kind of short and sweet. But I think I've said there might be one or two things I didn't touch base on, but I just wanted to get the main point across that we are to just work together and listen to one another, take deep breaths, and do things deliberately is the key. Women, men, you want peace, fine. Women, give the man the peace, know who he is, what he wants, and men, in return, give the woman the reassurance, give her the ability to know that you are feel special about her, that you know that she's there. Okay, it's a two-way street. you know, it's reciprocated. It have to be reciprocated. You want something, we want something, and we both could give it, get it. We both could give it and get what we want from each other. Okay, that's it, beloveds. I hope you understand and get the gist of what I just said. I will be back again. I'm sorry things are not too consistent, but I have a lot going on in my life that is taking up time. So I promise to be consistent in the future once I get those things sorted out. Okay. So until then, stay safe, stay blessed, and see you next time. Bye.